Artists have been using ink for thousands of years. But as Faith Sealy now shows us, only a particular type of artist can lay claim to having created a true body of work.
This is my wedding bouquet. It was a really important part of my life, and it just reminds me of it every day.
When it comes to body art, beauty really is skin deep.
It's only a couple hours of pain, but it's worth it.
Why is it worth it?
It's just the art.
Art that has made its way into galleries, museums, fashion shows, even the cover of The New Yorker.
What made you want to make a documentary about tattoos?
Well, it started off as a photographic project.
Outlaw bikers got tattoos. Sailors in Singapore got
Eric
tattoos.
Schwartz made a film about this very old and very new phenomenon.
It's estimated 15% of Americans have tattoos, and that number rises to 40% in the age group 26 to 40.
I really found it fascinating. The sincerity of the people, how the imagery had nothing to do with what I thought.
By choosing images that celebrated their neighborhoods, religion, and loved ones, the Chicano people of East LA had a key role in elevating black and gray to an art form, a people's art form.
It's no wonder people seeking such personal and permanent art want to place their bodies in the hands of classically trained fine artists.
You do oil painting, you draw, you do charcoal.
Yes, the whole gamut.
In 2009, Friday Jones opened Tattoo Couture, located on New York City's Fifth Avenue.
I had seen a lot of my friends graduating college and they still wanted to get tattooed, but we'd have to take them to kind of an exposed street shop. I thought that they deserved a serene environment and a place where they felt safe to talk about spirituality, about pain.
So you've been doing this for 22 years. What's the evolution you've seen in the tattoo industry?
My clients are so much more fearless than they've ever been.
Okay.
They come up with all sorts of envelope-pushing ideas.
Ideas like 3D tattoos, watercolor tattoos, even glow-in-the-dark tattoos. The inking industry generates more than $2 billion a year in revenue. But tattoos have been around for centuries. One of the oldest was discovered in the Italian Alps on a 5,300-year-old mummy.
His tattoos are all over places in his body that had evidence of things like arthritis, so they were healing tattoos.
Tattoo historian Anna Friedman says the art often reflects what's going on in broader culture, which is why for much of the 20th century it was soldiers and sailors exercising their right to bear arms.
The proud memory of the Yorktown's fighting days inspires her crew. These tattoos tell the story.
Anytime we have a war, we get this desire of people to show their patriotism in a deep way.
A turning point for tattoos came with women's liberation.
Certainly women were getting tattooed in the 60s and 70s as a way of breaking out of this mold of the woman who gets told what to do.
And this man capitalized on the revolution.
I was in more panties than gynecologists because a favorite spot for ladies to get tattooed was inside the bikini line.
Lyle Tuttle is an 83-year-old tattoo artist, often called the father of modern tattooing.
It was not my great artistic talents that got me where I'm at today, but I was in everybody's favorite city.
CBS News, without any flowers in its hair, is in San Francisco because this city has gained the reputation of being the hippie capital of the world.
As hippies swayed to psychedelic rock in the 60s, tattooing enjoyed a renaissance.
You had a tattoo, you belonged to sort of an elite club.
And in that club, Tuttle emerged as the grand poobah, inking the likes of Joan Baez, the Allman Brothers, and Janis Joplin. It was her bracelet and heart that helped thrust the art into the spotlight. The spotlight also shone on Tuttle, landing on the pages of Rolling Stone, Life magazine, and the Bible of American business.
Wall Street Journal did a profile of me on the front page about a man that markets an improbable product. All of a sudden, the business world said, well, tattoos are cool.
These days, tattoos are a ubiquitous product.
So we're going to do, when God closes a door, he opens a window?
Yep.
Like Scott Eureka, more than 45 million Americans have gone under the gun.
All this is symbolism of the two most important things in my life, my faith and my family.
And while tattoos have become a kind of fine art for the masses, they still come at a price. about $400 an hour at Jones' studio.
What do people expect from a tattoo artist today?
They expect works of art on their skin.